What is up, internet? JBroadway here. Welcome back to my music production channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you one of my favorite distortion plugins, Camel Crusher. One of my favorite things about Camel Crusher is that it is 100% free, okay? So you don't need to break the bank getting a distortion plugin. I love adding Camel Crusher to my kicks and my 808s because it adds a lot of warmth and it adds a lot more character to the sound, especially on kicks and 808s. It gives it more oomph and it just helps to cut through the mix a lot better. Camel Crusher also has a very distinct sound that I have not been able to replicate in any other distortion plugin, so that's just an added bonus. But anyways, I hope you guys find some value out of this video and I hope you enjoy.
All right guys, I got a nice little trap beat here. I'm going to show you what we're working with. Okay, so yeah, it's pretty catchy. It's sounding really good, but I really think the kick in the 808 can hit a little bit harder, or at least sound a little bit warmer. So we're gonna add Camel Crusher to both the kick and the 808. Let's start with the kick. Now, right off the bat, when you open up Camel Crusher, it's just over the top. Like, there's just too much distortion. So the first thing I do when I open up Camel Crusher is I always turn down the compression amount, and then I also turn down the tube and the mech all the way, okay? Because I like to mix those in. So here's what we got. But now I'm just going to slowly mix in the tube and the mech. I'm not going to go over the top. I'm just going to slowly mix it in just to taste, okay? Now that's sounding really good, okay? Notice I also have fat mode on right here, okay? You can turn this off if you want. You know, it's all about taste, guys. Like, if you like the way something sounds, then stay with it, okay? If you don't, then change it and mess around, tweak some knobs until you get something that sounds good. Now, there is a filter here that is disabled by default. You can turn this on and play around with it. I don't really tend to mess with it, honestly, though. And then, of course, on the right-hand side here, you got your master. You can turn up the volume. You can also turn down the mix right here. Or you can also just do it on the side right here. But now let's see how that's sounding with the 808. I'm gonna actually add in an 808 right there too. Yeah, so that's sounding pretty good. Now let's add Camel Crusher to the 808. So once again, over the top, I'm gonna turn down the compressor amount and then the tube. And I'm just mixing it into taste, okay? Maybe on this one, I'm gonna turn down the mix a little bit. That sounded really good to me, okay? So here's without Camel Crusher, with Camel Crusher. And now let's hear it all together. Now, I actually think there's a little bit too much bass in here, so I'm gonna just take an EQ out some of the low end here. And now that's sounding really good. So yeah, once again, guys, this is Camel Crusher. It's one of my favorite distortion plugins to use, especially on like kicks and 808s. Pretty much in all my projects, you'll find Camel Crusher on my kick or on my 808. So it's a very simple plugin. There's not very much going on and it's very easy to use. You know, you're just pretty much going to be using the distortion section here and the compressor section. But yeah. So thanks for watching, guys. I will leave a link to this plugin down in the description below. Feel free to like and subscribe if you found value out of this video, and be sure to post a comment down below with some other tutorials you'd like me to make. All right, thanks again, guys, and I'll see you next time.